Fairy Tale Nail Art Series by Hotpinkzebrapolish. And this will be our dragon nail art tutorial. Start by painting your thumb, middle, and pinky nails purple, and your pointer and ring nails a light minty green. On your middle nail in the center, we're going to be painting the eye, and because we're painting it with bright green paint on top of a darker color, it's going to take a couple coats, or you could simply paint a layer of white in the eyeball shape and then the green on top. Either way will work, it's just whichever you find to be easier. And now watering down some dark green paint, we're going to be adding some details to the iris and some shading. And now I'm going to be outlining the eye with black paint. And because the black paint doesn't really seem to show up right now, it may be hard to tell or know if it has a purpose, but it will make the eye look a lot more detailed and defined once we add the layer of top coat. And now add the pupil. So it's basically just a line in the center that's a little thicker in the middle and thinner on the edges. And now with light purple paint, I am adding some scales around the eye, and the first layer is just going to be a dashed line that circles the perimeter of the eye. And now I'm going to be adding some bigger scales that are on the tip of the nail and by the cuticle. And now for the last final touch on the eye, we're going to be adding some highlights. So one in the middle and then one on each side. And now for the ring nail, we're going to start by painting the bottom portion of our nail purple on a diagonal. And this is going to be for the body of our dragon. And now with light purple paint, we're going to be painting some triangles on the edge of the purple. And this is just going to be for those scales that stick up straight on the back. And I'm also going to add 3 little circles just for a cute little touch. And now I'm going to be outlining everything but the circles. So I'm going to start by outlining the outside edge of the purple and then the triangles. You could also outline the circles if you'd like. I decided not to, but it's truly up to you. On our pointer nail, we're going to start by painting the curved line of the tail. And you want it to be a nice, good backwards S shape or a nice little hook, and so it has that dramatic curve on it. And the bottom of the tail is going to be much thicker than the tip, and so you want to make sure it tapers as it goes. And I'm going to be using that lighter color paint to paint a triangle at the tip of the tail, and then some of those nice pointy scales on the edge. And these are going to get smaller as they go towards the tip of the tail. And now I'm going to add the tummy panels, and so they're just like little squares of paint that have a little bit of purple in between them. And there too are going to get smaller as they go towards the tip, and at some point it might get hard to paint the squares, so I'm just going to go through and add a nice little line. And now outline everything, so I'm going to be starting with the triangle at the end of the tail. And then continuing to outline the tail and the backside scales. On our thumb and pinky, we're going to be painting the little purple scales. And so these are just all kinds of different rounded shapes. They can be circles or little rounded squares or triangles. Basically, we're just trying to get them to fit together like cookie cutters. And you could also do this by painting a layer of top coat and then adding little drips of a lighter color paint or polish to it. And that would also, and they'd spread out into these little nice rounded shapes as well. And of course, add a layer of top coat. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my design. Please comment with requests and subscribe. Also check me out on Facebook and Twitter. I'll see you in the next video.